think more than 2 billion each. It costs money everywhere in the world. It's the same thing. If we have a project that is good, that will benefit all Nigerians, all Africans, we will put the money. We have the money. Our people are very well established, our people are very successful. We have the money to support it if you bring the right candidate.
Okay, but you haven't made moves to maybe reach out to some persons in the diaspora who are known to be money bags to see how they can support it?
Nobody will bring money into something they don't know how it will go. Once people are candidates emerge and we have candidates that are good, with the money will come out very fast. We have the money. Another thing I haven't said, we want all the Nigerian parties to zone the presidency to Southeast. We want all the parties, or at least the top 3, to zone it to Southeast. And once they meet, we will let them compete like soccer game and let the best win.
And you are not doing it, you don't have any party in mind, either from, we have 3 major political parties in Nigeria. The 3 leading ones.
Which ones?
PDP, APC, and Abga is here. Abga is only here in Anambra, but let me take 2, PDP and APC. Anybody that belongs to any of these 2 major political parties, this group will support any good candidate like you.
We will support APC or PDP. Depends on the agenda, depends on their program. It depends on who you bring. If you bring a thief, we're not going to support. Igbo people should join both parties and support the best candidate.
My question is this. What actual one wants to be the president? How will we be able to checkmate this from happening? Once you say this global movement is supporting an Igbo presidency and being able to coerce or appeal to the PDP or all the not even only PDP and APC, because other political parties, if you don't recognize them, may work against the interests of this project. So it should be all the political parties zoning it to Igbo race. And how will this global movement be able to separate the chaff from the wheat? Thank you.
I said especially to the 2 top ones. That's what I said. And from the chaff, it's going to be based on your past performance. It's not, should just come out from anywhere and just start throwing money around and distributing rice and beans. We're not going to have any of that. But if they give you rice and beans, you should eat, but you shouldn't wait for them. It has to be based on the job you already did. So when you have your chance, it has to be, as a senator, what did you do? As governor, you were there, what did you do? As a House of Rep, what did you do? It has to be based on that. It cannot be, you can't just have somebody just walk out from the bush and say this and that. We're not going to have that. It will be based on your past experience. And we have many good people that delivered, and we have many people that failed. Those ones that failed, they are not going to be, we're going to discount them, and the ones that don't have education, we're not going to have an educated man coming to lead Nigeria on us. There's nice school, they can go to nice school and try to catch up. Don't you have nice school for the people who didn't go to school? The people, you have to have job experience. You have to go try to have, even if it's civil servant, even if it's nursing, even if it's journalism, whatever, something that you've done, and you say, yeah, I've been a journalist for 10 years. And then you didn't steal, and you did a good job. Yeah, you're qualified.
Okay, you see another thing. We Igbo cannot do it alone. Have you started talking with other, other groups in the country concerning the zoning of the presidency to Igbo? And are you getting their support?
As part of the Ohanaeze Igbo group, we believe in alignment, working with other ethnic groups. That's where he is excellent. He knows diplomacy, he knows how to. We're not going to get presidency by ourselves. Even if all Igbo people vote, we're going to fail. So we are working with Yoruba people, we're working with South people, we're working with Middle Belt group, and then Northerners and core Northerners. We have to work with everybody. We're not excluding anybody. We just want to raise Nigeria to a very high level. higher than we have now. We have the players already. Our young people are very intelligent. They are not given the opportunity to show what they can do. We don't need to import people from moon. Nigerian youth are more intelligent, is as intelligent or more intelligent than other people in other countries.
Question from this side. Okay. Here in Igbo land, I mean, an Igbo man to become president in 2023. Supposing this project fails, what will the Ohanaeze and Igbo, and of course, Igbo World Assembly do?
We do everything to make sure that it succeeds. But in life, every time you try, there's a chance that you might not succeed. And then we do everything to make it work. But again, if you don't succeed, you try again. You try again. You try again. But we don't need to start war, you know. But if we talk to other Nigerians and they say yes, it's the time we will get it. Then a lot of other groups don't support us in the past because they have hidden fear of Igbo domination. Inside their mind, they think if we get the power, we will dominate them. We will take. If we have 10 positions, we'll take 10 positions. But we need to educate them. We are not like that. If we just get what everybody will think is our share, that's what we want. What we want the most is Nigeria that's working. Igbo people are business people, entrepreneurs. If Nigeria's economy is working, NEPA is working, and the train is working, and the air is working, that's the main thing that Igbo man needs. If the economy is working, light is working, rail is working, everything is working, we will do good or better than anybody else. We just want what will be good for everybody here in Nigeria, so that we can go out in the world and conquer the world.
Lastly, from me, there is also the question of the secessionist bid, which is where I know one of our sons, Nnamdi Kanu, stands, and also his numerous followers. I don't know if your group has the intention of reaching out to him and maybe putting the cards on the table to weigh the advantages and disadvantages, or rather to see how you can convince him about the advantages of having an Igbo president outweighing that of having Biafra, which we are sure a lot of people or the leaders of the country are almost against anything like disunity or balkanizing the country. I don't know if you have intentions to meet him or has done so already.
In Yoruba land, they have the I think it's OPC, pursuing Odua Republic. In the south, they have Niger Delta, pursuing Niger Delta Republic. In the east, you have the IPUB and other groups that want Biafra. You can't control everything. The focus of Ohanaeze or people like me is a restructured Nigeria that is equitable to everybody. That's what Ohanaeze wants, that's what I want. But I'm not God, I can't stop other people from having their wishes.
Thank you.
My name is Son of God. Or when you're Son of God, that's half human, half spirit. On the mock and I work with it. Hallelujah.
No. Maybe you would like to talk about Nigerian youths.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mentioned, I wrote that.
Okay, can you
keep focusing on training the youths and special skill acquisition and training. They are the future. We are gone, we're dead. You know, the young people are the one we need to focus on. There is a mismatch between graduation and job opportunity. So you end up with young men stealing, doing robbery for a pot of soup, and you have women who are doing. You have men. There is a mismatch between graduation rate and employment. So you have youth that are mismatched and don't have anything to do. So they are troubled and worried, and they are not happy. We have to do things to train them. If not, Everybody don't have to have government job. Teach them to have skills, whether it's fishing, whether it's snail, whether it's making basket. In America, the government employ less than 0.5%. Most of the work is entrepreneurism. Like that's business. That's government runs only post office. They don't even own a line in America. Only post office is what American government owns. Everything is not getting job. Business, we need to set the stage for people to be able to go out and do something for themselves. Make it easy for you to start your own news or your own television station. The government job in America is to provide facilities, put in water, put in electricity. If you're waiting for government to give job to everybody, your way is not going to work. And private enterprise is more efficient and more dedicated than government. Usually government, not only here in America, everybody takes their time and they go to work 9, 5, they go home. A businessman will work 12 hours a day just to make sure they succeed. We can't be dependent on the government. We have to have a government that makes it easy to get loan, bank loan. They train people who want to be owners of business. American government have programs that train people. If you want to be the dealer in spare parts or you want to have an electrical company or plastic, they have people that will train you for free. And they will give you the loan. That's what we need to do in terms of that. But our youth must be the focus. It's because of the way that they feel. That's why you have crisis in Nigeria now. They have come to the point when they can't take it anymore and they are rupturing and busting. I think recently I came back in Abuja, they wouldn't let me come to the east. They wouldn't let me come to the east because they said the young people are rioting and fighting everywhere. It's because of bad leadership. It's because of the bad leadership of Nigerian leaders. They are not taking care of the youth. That's why the youth are erupting. That's what I'm talking about. After a while, people will explode. It's not abnormal that they are rioting. It's normal. You have to restore sanity to Nigeria. You have to give young people a chance. I see the Nigerian police, some of them live in our villages, they are very poor. They are not paid well. Some Nigerian police live in my village, they live like wretched rats. They are not paid well. They are not given opportunity, they should be paid better.
Okay,
if you have somebody carrying a gun and they are not paid well, they will start taking bribe and they will start shooting and killing people.
Okay, sir, do you think Nigerian government has done enough as regards to the youth requests during this EndSARS? Do you think their approach is a good one?
I'm yet to see everything. There's been some talking, but I'm yet to see really what they have implemented. I've told you the things that it's not just taking dissolving SARS, it's not enough. You need to do something economically to push the youth, give them opportunity to grow. SARS did a bad job and they are being abolished, that is good, but it's not enough. You need to do something like give chance for young people to go to school and you pay for it for them. Do something to give them skills, get them loan and training on what they want to do. Doing hair, having your own thing, specialize on even makeup, doing hair, doing nails, that's business. Yeah, you have something you do every day, you get money, you pay your tax. And whatever they've done is not enough. I need to see, one is stop inside, the next thing is to create opportunity for the youth so that they will have something to do. One of the best bottling companies in the eastern Nigeria. So you see, I know the people, Quincy, Crystal Water, that's one of my companies. We also have fish, we have more than 1 million fish in our bag. We have pig, we have more than 400 pigs in our bag. We grow cassava in around Agulere River. And we're getting ready to get into plastic company. And all the people that run it is 20 years to 45 years. All the young people. Don't you see how this is beautiful? It's built by Nigerian youth, young people. I just create the opportunity. I build a facility, create it, I bring university people. I also give a lot of scholarship. I sponsor about 60 people every year for polytechnic universities. We have to help them go to school, then we have to give them job. If you don't give them job, the girls will be prostitute and the boys will be stealing. They will bring into their house to steal pot of soup.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The packaging is
Thank you very much, Anakwenze. This comes.
African American, but DNA test shows it's Igbo. That's half of African Americans are Igbo based on DNA testing. That's I'm here in charge of that. That's another big thing. We are the one tied to all the Caribbeans and America. It's all that is our Igbo, and also some other Edo and Calabar and other people and Yoruba, but we're half of it, and they are tied to us. They want to come back to visit. They just read in the newspaper, oh, killing. But that's money. Ghana is taking advantage of it. They are not from Ghana. They are from here. Husbands, they have money. They are doctors, lawyers. It's opportunity for us. They want to come and spend their money. Buying fan, buying food, buying clothes. If we are together, they will be bombarding. Tourism alone is as much more than money, oil. And they are from here. They want to see where their father and mother came from. And I'm the one in charge of that. You know, they are Igbo. But they were fighting white people and British for many years. They refused for them to conquer them. They have the country and have them in the bush, and they still maintain our culture. They're playing drums, they're playing flutes like this. Today, they taught themselves. They maintain. They have mouth. They taught, whatever they remember, they kept it going. So they rig and beg for me, because I'm here. And I was with them, and they want me to come to all their festivals. Me and Ohanaeze later, we're good. We have people, Brazil, Belize, Brazil, Ecuador, all of India, Caribbean island, Indian Ocean, all the West Indies, Igbo. Ujaja went to Barbados. They are there. These informations are here from Rivers. King Jaja. Alanas acquired the one you hear, famous Nigerian person, Igbo person, he freed himself from slavery, he refused to be slave, he bought himself out from war. Famous. So we have so much going for us. We Nigerians are just letting ourselves down so low. We have more than anything. The British coming here to colonize us because they don't have anything. They don't have anything in their country. That's why they come here to colonize so they can take our things. But you have everything, gold, diamond, oil, gas, have everything here, you're not using it. We get ourselves together, we should be the one going to moon, going to Jupiter, trying to go out of space. We should be there if we have ourselves, if our World War and Zeke put it together. My God, Nigeria will be too far.
Thank you. You asked question, okay, he addressed the youth issue.
Yes.
So everything has been taken care of.
Yes.
At least for
it's details. It's details.
Yes, we have other information. Thank you very much, our leader. I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate he created. I met a guy there in Canada, Anambra Worldwide Association. I didn't even know his secretary to the UNO. That is all the Anambras, Anambrians, then all the Igbo associations and community organizations in all parts of the world. Something was really striking my mind. Being a non-Igbo, coming to champion a cause for the Igbos. When I came in initially, I had a huge resistance from Igbos. No one was strengthening my mind. Then some persons, like Dr. Vincent, a lot of people were telling me, Onowo, if he believes in anything, he drives that thing to the end. Whatever he believes in, he stakes his name, his reputation, he puts his money, and everything. And for a man to say, I don't need anything, you know, the only people who can drive this are people like him who do not need anything. You know, people do things because they feel when it happens, I will be this, I will take this, I will take that. We had some meetings yesterday, you were there when we were with the former minister. Yeah, to be better. Having lived in America for 40 years and controlling a large number of doctors under him. 400 doctors under him. So 3,000 doctors under him in California. So it's a way of trying to build a better Nigeria. And this is what we tell people. There was a letter we sent out. We say, Onowu is the only special envoy we have for the movement for Igbo president. He is the only special envoy on diaspora ethnic relations, relating and having to bring in other people. We have Hausas in America, Hausas in Europe, Hausas in Canada, other tribes looking for this Igbo presidency because they really, in fairness to Ohanaeze, are the only people we can hope on, because the magic that can heal our economy lies with the Igbos. So I want to thank you for being you. I want to thank you for coming out to speak to the world, to Nigerians and the world. Whatever you say, the moment we post it online, all the Igbos all over the world, other Nigerians all over the world, they want to read it because it's coming from you. I want to thank you for creating out this time to be here. You were at the studio yesterday, you were there, and you're here again today. I want to really thank you. And I want to thank everybody who has been part of this whole thing. And I now end by saying this. If you want something good for yourself and for others around you, you must be willing to pay the price. Let nobody say, oh, I can't do anything because I don't have the money. Those of us with the money, we put the money. Those of us with the brain to help us articulate things better, we put those things. We'll invest our brains. We'll invest our mental power, mental prowess and dexterity. The inauguration that you were not able to come, we had a lot of journalists who came, but few of them, they all reported our story. We made headlines, but few of them were exceptionally good. Those were the ones I picked today. I started speaking with them over the phone. They did too well. This man was exceptional. This man was exceptional. Everybody, the journalists here were exceptional.
Did you get my write-up so you can give it to them?
Yes, they are going to use it. And we are also going to even make a special press release that will just take this whole message. So I want to thank everybody. And in the presence of Onowu, we want to say the biggest friends we have for this whole thing to work. The pressmen and presswomen are the biggest friends we have. Onowu came, a man of his caliber, into this place. It is the press that will tell the world he was here. The very first time, sorry please, some people mismanaged the funds, the resources, and maltreated the journalists. The very first time. He has been, this man, I must talk about him. I have a tradition. The tradition I have is, he knows, if you visit me since I started this project, if you visit me, you come, I give you money. You know why I do that? Because the price for you coming here might not have been in your budget. So you are coming here, I do that. If you come here, this is sweet, I have people who cook, they eat. But I noticed that he was the first journalist I met that did not ask for money. And I started pressing to give him money he would not take. I brought him into this whole system. Now, there came a time I wanted financial accountability. We called someone he knows too well too. Then we created an account. We put money for him to help us use to run this whole thing. 7 million. That guy, how he went with it till tomorrow is a mystery I'm here to unravel. But something happened. This patriotic journalist, they went ahead to report something very good about the program. And that's why before you, I want to thank them. I want to thank them for being the real brave people that they are. People who are hungry for that change in leadership that will elevate all of us. What we are doing is more for the generation ahead of us. So we can have a better world we are leaving behind for the people that will live after us. But our generation has not lost it. We will get it right. And I know 8 years of Igbo presidency will change so many things. And don't be surprised, after the 8 years, Nigerians will ask them to take another 8 years.
Well, so when you take and then you let somebody take, kata starts.
Well, I have to thank the journalists.
Yes, so you can thank them for me.
The president of IYA, Igbo World Assembly, Dr. Nwachukwu Anakwenze. I express my immense joy as a seasoned and articulate journalist that believes strongly in the project he is pursuing. We all believe that down the road, the youth of this country will be emancipated. We thank you, journalists. We thank each and every one of you for all your efforts. We know about that we will continue to support and encourage you. Thank you.
And comrade,
Comrade,
we're willing to give them support. Okay, we can give them 80,000 to help them do their work.
That's fine.
Is
Thank you very
it
much.
okay?
Yeah, that is okay.
We'll take it like that. Can they much? Like juju. Oh no. Walking down. Oh, I know.